What's up, fam? Welcome back to Poncho in the bed laying down reviews.
I just hope you guys will say my number. Call me when you can.
Today we're taking a look at Mario Wonder. Many people are saying it's the greatest game of the year, one of the best Mario games, or even the best Mario game. And I would like to say it's pretty good. The art is absolutely beautiful. The animation just makes it feel so much more lively than any of the past 5 2D Mario games. Small things like going into pipes, wiggling your little feet, and then shooting out, especially when you have the Elfin power-up. And speaking of power-ups, the power-up animations are so much more bright and fun than they've been in forever. I would say the art in this game is the best 2D Mario has ever looked. The color is beautiful. This game is obsessed with purple and yellow. All these little secret house levels, most of the cloud levels. Look at this. So, complimentary color, epic moment. The overworlds are fun to explore and each have their own little unique themes. Some of them are pretty basic, like your normal grass world or lava world, but some of these are really cool, new ideas, like this rectangular honey forest, this fungus purple swamp, this mysterious castle desert with these mirages to find and explore secrets in, and this pink cloud snow world, which looks amazing. The music is light and fun and pretty much fits with the tone and vibe of the game. The sound effects are flashy, jumping with the bang string noise, and then ground pounding with the drum roll, which are, a choice. I think it's fun, but some of the characters' jump noises are a bit annoying, especially the princesses, but the music works very well for the game. The new mechanics and ideas are incredibly fresh. For example, the elephant is a huge game changer. The first time Mario is actually transforming instead of just wearing a suit. And the bubble power-up is pretty broken, but very fun to use and has definitely grown on me. Drill power-up has so many fun little uses and has some great secrets. There's plenty of characters and Daisy is here for the first time. There's this is brewing with creativity in terms of the new mechanics. There's rainbow bubbles flying through the screen. There's 100 new enemies, including mummies that you can unravel, mamas, which gaping mouth trying to eat you and your power-ups. There's these little birds who shoot straws at you that attach to walls. These condarts that fly down at you. There's just show a bunch of cool new shit on screen. This game has plenty of new ideas. So this game has all the building blocks to create a great game. Does it use everything that it has to its advantage? Stick the landing with the level design and gameplay. I guess the level design is bare minimum. I'm not gonna lie, it's surface level design and use of the new mechanics. Let me show you in 2 seconds this game's level design. It's flashy. The levels usually follow a structure like an introduction. Usually great at introducing a new mechanic in a safe environment. You start out in a small, simple little area with only pretty much one thing to do. To pull on this little lever, basically introducing the main mechanic of the whole level. And then you see a very tall mumsy, deliberately that tall so that you can't simply jump over it. It forces you to interact with it, either by waiting for it to turn around and unraveling it, or if you have the drill power up, drilling underneath it. Either way, you end up interacting with it by naturally shooting out the other side and unraveling the mumsy. And then you're introduced to using these pulleys to lift up platforms. So in the first 2 screens or so, you're introduced to the entire levels mechanic. A few platforming tests, so like 1, 2, maybe 3 little actual platforming sections that use the mechanic. First, a section where you jump and run forward while trying to avoid con darts flying down at you. Then one where you traverse and jump upwards as con darts fly horizontally at you. And later on, a short section where you avoid con darts from breaking the blocks underneath you. And this part doesn't really count because you can pretty much avoid all these by just running forward. 4 or 5 break rest areas for little bonuses. A break area to bounce hoppos into Goom Brats to rack up some points and maybe a 1-up. A short sky section to gather blue coins and a 10 coin.
Amazing!
Another break section to bounce the hoppos into piranha plants to get a 1-up. And a bonus challenge to knock this hoppo into the ground to grab a 10 coin. And usually a level will have more break sections like this, but it's a short level anyway. And then a wonder section, which is pretty hit or miss, but usually is fun. As you can see, bare minimum. Some levels do a lot more, like Bluebird Roast, where you have a simple long platforming section with bluebirds, followed by a fun section expanding on this by mixing bounce pads with bluebirds, and finally a section where you soar vertically using these bluebirds spitting out big rainbow bubbles, filling the screen. Some levels do even less, like Hot Hot Hot, where you can skip past these fiery stones half the time. They usually only act as pits, and you only really need to interact with them in a platforming section like twice. So, more on the hit or missness of the wonder effects. Some incredible stuff like becoming a spiky bowling ball and smashing through skate park-like obstacles, walking on walls, becoming a Goomba, or the spike boss section. It's fucking crazy. And then there's some lackluster stuff like this terrifying piranha singing section, or any of these other musical sections.
Die sehen ja wirklich.
I hated it.
This dark, heavy control section, and many of the wonder effects are just these little coin hunts that don't really add much to the level. Another thing about the overarching level design of this game is that there's more little bonuses and challenge small little levels than there are full Mario platforming levels. I was thinking about criticizing some of these, but I was like, oh, these don't count, they're just extras. But then, why are there so many? Look at most worlds. There's 5 to 6 platforming levels and like 10 bonus levels. There's badge challenges, break times, KO arenas, and these fucking secret houses. Most of these have some cool secrets, well hidden, and usually 1, maybe 2 bullshit secrets, like this, or this. And then there's this secret house. It's a bunch of shit hidden in invisible. A bunch of shit hidden in invisible blocks. Like, this is Mario Maker shit. Who made this? It may sound like I don't like the game, but I do like this game. I had a fun time with it. If I didn't like the game, I wouldn't have 100% of the game. I'm just harsh on it because I had very high expectations. But in conclusion, this game has great art and music all around, fun to explore worlds, plenty of fresh, creative ideas, and mid-level design. So I'll be giving Mario Wonder a 7 out of 10 on the Ponchometer. Also, I didn't mention this before, but the boss fights are mid. But it's a Mario game, so I don't know why people are expecting like great boss fights. 7 out of 10 on the Ponchometer. Good game.